Hi, I'm Steve Trapero with Pinnacle Design Center, and today we're going to talk about, can you guess? That's right, energy drinks. I'm going to take off these sunglasses. I put them on to look kind of cool and club-like because I might screw this up again. We've done about 20 takes already, and I don't want to take another one. But I'm pretty blind without my glasses, and I'm afraid I might pick up, Red Bull and be talking about Monster drink and, energy drink and whatnot. But we're here to talk about energy drinks, as I said. There are more than 500 different energy drinks currently on the market with new brands and flavors being introduced every day. Huge, huge, huge market. So we're going to talk about different packages that I've collected and about the design aspects as well as the taste a little bit, because I usually taste just about everything that I collect and see what the quality inside, if it matches the design on the outside and whatnot. So we're going to talk about Red Bull. Red Bull is the #1 energy drink on the planet. It is hugely popular in the club scene, and yet I really don't like the taste. I don't like the taste. I'm not crazy about the design. Yes, it is kind of distinctive, but it really isn't that legible when you look at it. The red against the silver and the blue kind of vibrates, and not in a good way. So the design I don't think is that great. I don't care for the taste, but it is the #1 energy drink on the planet. Some believe because it was the first and biggest, and I'm not quite sure it was the first, but it's certainly the most popular. Monster energy drink. This happens to be my favorite, and this is not a plug for Monster Energy, even though I'm wearing a hat and I've got the can. It's just that I often throw Halloween parties around Halloween. When else would you do it? And every time that we've done a party, we always have Monster, we're stocked with Monster Energy drink because it's just the coolest. It looks like Halloween. It's got the tear marks making the M. It's black with kind of a creepy green. But I also really like the taste. When I was drinking energy drinks on a regular basis, Monster was really the only thing I was drinking. I like their logo. I like their packaging. Black is really sexy. With the green, it works and is a bit creepy. What I particularly like about this can is the top is that it's removable. I like that you can twist this thing off, drink some drink, and then put it back. And that's a very cool aspect of this. It's also a very industrial looking design with this cap. It's one of my favorite cans and my favorite energy drink. I can't do energy drinks anymore. I'll tell you why a little later. Monster has been playing around with their design. They have, this is Monster Rehab. It's tea, lemonade, energy. I've never actually tried this. This is unopened. A cousin of mine actually works for Monster Energy Drinks. Again, this is not a plug for Monster because of that, but he gave me this when I saw him a few months ago, and I actually haven't opened it. But I like the design quite a bit. I think it's a nice kind of spin off of their original design and tweak, and I actually think this is quite strong. We're next going to talk about the same thing that we happen to have a refrigerator of, Venom Energy Drink. And I actually, I'm not sure I've ever tried this. I don't know how I have the can, but I do like the design. It's pretty dark and creepy. Has a feeling like Monster, and Venom and the vampire kind of thing. I don't know. It's pretty cool design. I like it. I think the package works pretty well. It's very graphic and eye-catching. It's a very similar feel to Monster as well. Now what's interesting is that most of these energy drinks have some things in common. Almost all of them. They use taurine, ginseng, guarana, sugar, and caffeine to get you high and keep you high. And what's interesting is this is not necessarily technically an energy drink, but it is a brand called Balls, is the way you pronounce it. And it's a glass bottle, and it has these little tiny balls, kind of ridges here. It's very interesting. But this is a Guaraná drink, which naturally, Guaraná is a bean from Brazil, has a huge content of caffeine naturally in it. So this is one reason why Guaraná is often used in the energy drinks, because it has a natural high content of caffeine. This is called Purdy's Gold High Energy, and it is actually high energy, and it's kind of, I believe this is one of the first energy drinks actually that came out, and then this company actually tried to really play it off as if it is natural and herbal, and and all these things. And it is an interesting package, and I think these guys are originally from England. I'm not sure. I don't know that much about it, but this is a package that I have from years ago. I don't think Red Bull was out yet. I think Red Bull came out a few years after this. But along the lines of natural kind of energy drinks, this one. It's called Ichi More, or More, I don't know. And Pinnacle was actually at a moon festival one time, and some booth was giving the free samples of these. We actually got a good handful of them, and they weren't bad, but they was a little bit funky, because it kind of felt like a vegetable-flavored energy drink, and it wasn't that good taste. I mean, let's face it, energy drinks, for the most part, taste like shit anyways. But this really tastes bad. And then on top of that, the design kind of sucks. It's like they're not quite sure what they're trying to do with it. But I do get a sense of a lot of things happening on the front of the package. Bam! Wow! There's swirls and starbursts and other stuff. Anyways, poor design, not a great taste. This is a very interesting one. Looks more like a bottle of wine or something, right? This is actually, I believe this is French, and it's Blood Orange Energy Efeuve. I'm not know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, but it has acai, guarana, yerba mate, and it is made in France, and a very interesting package. I really like actually that it has this kind of old, almost like milk bottle kind of a cap. It's kind of interesting. And it has, the label design is kind of almost country feeling, but I also believe that the way that they're packaging, they're trying to suggest this is a natural energy drink, and it could be, I don't know. The taste on this, really, really good. Blood orange flavor, very tasty, and an interesting design. This is another one, 180 degrees, all natural, it says, acai berry energy drink. I like the design quite a bit. I think it's very interesting that for any kind of beverage company, the fact that they have their logo up here, 180 degrees, and they have a lot of negative space is very interesting. I think it's a nice design. I kind of think that like natural, all natural, and energy drinks is like an oxymoron. I don't think that's actually possible. But they're trying to package it all different ways. I don't know if you realize that there's a huge issue with teenagers and energy drinks. A lot of teenagers are going out and getting high. They're drinking 4 or 5 energy drinks in a row. And a lot of places are trying to actually limit how many energy drinks a teenager can consume. And a lot of the labels will say, don't drink more than 2 of these per day. Anyways, this is another energy drink called Raise. I really like aluminum packaging in general. This one in particular, I think it's just kind of simple. The logo, which is supposed to be a modern R, to me looks more like the letter P. And so I think it kind of, it doesn't quite work. I think it's very simple. I don't remember if I tasted this and what it tasted like. It must have not been that great because I don't remember. So we have elements, and this particular flavor was fire, and it was dragon fruit, was the actual, it says fruit juice, but then it says down below energy. Well, what's interesting is that they did this design, which I think is okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. A few years later, they came out with a redesign. And this is the redesign, and this is Meteor Tangelo flavor. But what's very clear is they want you to really know that this is an energy drink. How do we know? Well, it says energy drink. Then, even bigger, as if this wasn't big enough, energy. Huge. Is this successful as a redesign? I don't know. I think it's okay. It's different. I think it's a little overkill on the energy thing. I hope that their sales were increased because now the increasing of the word energy. The cans are basically the same. They're on a metal, aluminum kind of package. The logos changed slightly, but ever so slightly. This is Rip It, and the flavor is Citrus X. And this is a little mini can, and they have regular cans as well. And what I really like, I actually really like both the design of this can and the flavor. And what's interesting is they've got it going, the logo going vertically, but they've also got it horizontally. And this is the same thing for the larger can that does the same thing. What I really liked about Rip It is that it's this particular flavor tastes just like orange soda. In fact, when I first discovered this brand and was kind of drinking it for a while, I really wondered, is it really an energy drink, or are they just labeling as an energy drink and they're just using sugar and caffeine and to kind of get you high? But I tried one time 2 in a row, and I got quite a bit more hyper than usual. So it really is, but it's nice because it doesn't taste like an energy drink. It just tastes like orange soda, and it's quite good. I never tried this. This is Go-Go Sparkling Energy Drink. I love the can design. It's got a little go-go girl on the front. When I was still teaching at Pasadena City College, one of my design students came in to class one day drinking this, and I was like, "Ooh, where did you get it?" And they're like, "Oh, I brought it from home or someplace in the neighborhood." And I'm like, "Can I have this when you're done?" And she was like, "Sure." But I just thought it was really cute and really adorable. We're almost to the very end. There is another energy drink, sparkling. Let's see. It's called Think, and it made me think. I had to think about it, but this is the brand and their package, and it says focus plus mood enhancement plus stress relief equals more. And what's interesting is it doesn't. I don't think anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere that it's a energy drink, but it's saying a nutritional supplement, and then like it's claiming to help you. It says brain fuel, hydration, electrolyte balance, mood enhancement, stress relief, stamina. Sounds like an energy drink to me. Okay. So what's interesting about Think is the only time and place that I've ever seen it was actually in a Walmart, and they had the citricity flavor in this package, and then right next to it they had a mixed berry package that is in this one. And it's the exact same fluid ounces, 12 fluid ounces, but this is one flavor, and then this is another, and then the 2 different packages. And I think this one is actually much more appealing and looks better. And I don't know why, I have no idea because I don't know anything about the company, why they had both, versions available. Maybe they're just testing it, I don't know. But if they're listening to this, I would go with this package over this one. Flavor too of the orange is much better. This is something I picked up in a Chinese market called Lusozade. I'm sure I obliterated the pronunciation of that. But it was an energy drink in a Chinese market from Spain. And it was kind of orange flavored. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. But when I saw this, I was just fascinated with the package because it really has kind of this kind of movement and almost like a race car packaging feel to it. So along those same lines, this is Formula 7, another energy drink. Also looks very much like Formula 7 and, you know, race cars and kind of stuff. And what was the flavor? Super citrus charge. It was actually pretty good too. Not bad. Interesting packaging. I like both of these. They're very different and unique. One of my absolute favorite packaging for energy drink is NOS. And they have cans of it, but this package I think is such a cool concept. Whoever the art director or designer was, or design firm that put this together, my hat is off to you guys. The whole package, the idea of it's like a canister of NOS, and then it's the drink, I think is just effing genius. I really, really love it. I think it's really cool. Last thing I want to talk about is Ruby. And this is another blood orange flavor energy drink. I want you to take a close look at the packaging. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. A lot of the times packages, you know, that cost like $4, I hesitate to buy. This one I saw in a Famima one time in 3rd Street Promenade. Loved it. Bought it. Flavor is very good. It tastes good, and the design is just awesome. So that's it for now. Tune in next time. We'll talk about some other design or packaging elements. Thanks. Bye-bye.